Hello student, in today's session we are going to learn political science class 7th chapter 4 growing up as boys and girls. Now you are thinking that this topic is very much easy, why we need to study this, but no, it's not like that. You need to study this. Like if you recall from your class, the previous classes from first to till your class 6, now in your class 7 there are the different things which you have seen nearby your area, maybe in your house, maybe in your parental house, whether in your grandparents' house, whether you find the nearby the neighborhoods in the locality or somewhere in the story that on the basis of the gender in between the male or female or between the boys and girls, there are the discrimination in the past, in the present, and in the present that you find if there is not a discrimination in your house or somewhere you find discrimination between the boys and girls. So what are the difference in the boys and the girls, and how they used to grow up, and what are the changes and what kind of rules and the changes made by the society, then we have to follow this. There are the number of the disparity you will find in this, that what are the by they grew up, or you can say by the growing up the boys and girls, they used to eat the same they used to eat same kind of the food, they used to eat, they used to sleep, they used to do same kind of thing, but because of the society, because of the tradition, or you can say that because of the ancient rule, they used to make the disparate that this point of person can do this and this point of person can't do this. The utmost of the preference and utmost of the importance was given to the boys rather than the girls. They thought that the girls are not meant for to take the education, to do the job and other few things. They just made for they do the household works rather than the jobs. So in that case, if the like reality is that if you give the chance to a girl to do a job, to take the education, she can do that. If you allow her, if you do not allow her, if you put her in a kind of a particular in the bars, or you can setting on the prison in the room, she will not be able to fly over it. So in this chapter we will come to know by the story that what kind of discrimination you can see that. So like these are the points we have to cover in this session, that growing up in the Samoa in the 1920s, growing up the male in the Madhya Pradesh in the 1960s. My mother does not work, so here her mother is the homemaker, valuing the housework and lives of the domestic worker. So these are all the points we were going to learn in this segment, and we are going to discuss in this segment. So think about it. Growing up of boys and the girls is, can we make the different? Can we make the disparity in that? No, we can't. We have to accept that these people are the equal in the terms of the gender. We can't discriminate it. So according to your chapter, we can come to know that what are the things. So starts with growing up of boys and girls. Being a boy and girl is an important part of the one's identity. The society grew, that teaches us that what kind of behavior is acceptable for our girls and for the boys, what boys and girls can or cannot do. We often grew up thinking that these things are exactly the same everywhere. But do all the society look at the boys and the girls in the same way? We will try and answer this question in this chapter. We will also look at how the different of role assigned to the boys and the girls prepare for them for the future, just which I already gave you in the example. They thought that the girls are meant for the do the household work and the boys are meant for the do the job kind of work. So that doesn't mean we should get the equal opportunity. They both can do the household work, both can take the education, and both can do the jobs, and later on in marriage, then all the other stuff what is required in the life, but both should get the equal opportunity. So we will also act how the different roles, look at the how the different roles assigned to the boys and the girls prepare them for the future roles as the man and the woman. We will learn the most societies value men and women differently. So here we come to know different places how they used to give the respect to the man and the woman. So the roles of the woman play, the work they do are usually value less than the roles who a man played, the work they do. The chapter will also examine how the inequalities between the man and woman emerge in the area of the work. So it starts with this, growing up in Samoa in the 1920s. The Samoa Islands are the part of the large group of small islands in the southern part of the Pacific Ocean. In the 1920s, according to the researcher report, and someone society, children did not go to the school. So here the children did not go to the school. They learn many things such as how to take care of the children or do the household work from the older children, from the adults. Fishing was a very important activity on the island. Young people therefore learned to undertake long fishing expedition, but they learned these things at the different points in the childhood. A class 7 someone child in his school uniform. So later on this child used to go in the school, but earlier the child do not go to the school. As soon as the baby could walk, the mother or the adults no longer looked after them. So there were the no adults. So you can say the no. They for these children they were not they were not the parents to look after their children. Older the children, often a young as the 5 year old. So older the children they look like as the 5 year old took over the responsibility. Both the boys and girls look after their young siblings. Now these children they used to look after their siblings, but the boys and girls look after their young siblings. But by the time the boy was about 9 year old, he joined the elder boy, learning outdoor jobs like the fishing and planting coconuts. Now, after the growing up, what this child used to do the fishing and the planning and the planting and the coconut works, girls had to continue looking after the small children or to earn or for the adult till they were teenager. Now, what they have to do, girl had to continue looking after their small siblings or the small children to earn the adults till they were teenager. But the ones they become the teenager, they had too much more freedom. Now, who has the much more freedom? The boys much have more freedom. After the age of 14, so the girl also went to the fishing trip. Now, after the completed the age of 14, they also going for the fishing trips, worked in the plantation and learned how to weave the basket. And the cooking was done in the special cooking houses where the boys were supposed to do most of the work while the girls have with the preparation. So here the boys have to do all the kinds of work and the girls will helping them to do the preparation. Now, growing up the male in the Madhya Pradesh in the 96, we have seen in the summer where we find both the boys and the girls they're doing the same kind of work. There we don't find any kind of disparity or can say the discrimination. They used to provide the equal chances to both the people. They can after the passing the certain age, that is the 14 years of the age, you can go for the fishing trips. You can help in the cooking and like the most of the work is done by the boys. They used to make the food and whom they used to take the help from the girls, they used to help them to prepare the food. The following is the adapted of an account of the experience of being in a small town in the Madhya Pradesh in the 1960s. From the class 6 onwards, boys and girls went to the separate school. So in this, from the class 6, the boys and the girls used to go in the separate school. Maybe the boys used to go in the boys' school and the girls used to take the education in the girls' school. They're not going in the same school where the boys and girls used to sit together and take the education. The girls was designed very differently from the boys' school. They had a center courtyard where they play in the total self questions and safety for the outside world. The boys' school had not such a courtyard and our playground was just a big shape attached to the school. So the safety for the outside the world, the boys' school had on the search and courtyard our plate was just a big shape attached to the school. Every morning once the school was over, the boys watched as the hundred of the schoolgirls were crowded on the narrow street. Now here the when the after the you can say when the school was over, the girl stepped outside from the school and the number of the boys was standing over there and to watch the girls. As the girl walked out the street, they looked so purposeful. This was unlike the boys who used to the street as the places around idling. Now the, you can see how the street boys used to sing the girls. This like the same thing. These boys used to come in the street and they used to watch the girls and try out the tricks with their bicycle. Now they try out the tricks with their bicycles. For the girls, the street was simply a place to get the straight on. The street was just to get the straight for the girls. The street was simply a place to get a straight on. The girls have in their minds of what they have the mindset behind their you can say the back of the mindset that straight really we have to go towards our home. The girls always were in the group, perhaps because they also carried the fears of being teased or attacked. After reading the two examples, we realize that there are many different ways of growing up. Often we think that there is only the one way in which children grew up. So in the different countries, there are the different ways to growing up the boys and girls. If you find in India, there are the discrimination, there are the disparities. If you find in the other countries, somewhere we find yes, there are the different disparities, but in other we can't find it. Often we think that there is only one way in which the children grew up. This is because we are the most familiar with our experience. If we talk out to the elders in our family, we will see that the childhoods were probably very different from us. So our childhood very much different from us. We also realize that societies make clear distincts between the boys and girls. They make the clear distinction between the boys and girls. They began from a very young age. So they used to begin from a very young age. We are, for example, given the different toys to play with. We are given the different toys to play with. Boys are usually given the cars to play. They thought that only the boys can play with the cars rather than the girls. Cars to play with the girls and the toys. Both the toys can be a lot of fun to play with. Why are the girls then the given the dolls and the boys are the cars? Toys become a way of telling the children that they will have different futures when they become a man and the woman. So what like what the parents told them that if you when you grow up and when you become the adult, so you have the different life as the man as the woman. If we think about it, the difference created in the smallest and the most everyday things, how girls must dress, what games boys should play, how the girls need to talk softly or the boys need to talk with tough. All these are the ways of telling the children that they have the specific role to play when they grow up to be the man and the woman. Later in the life, this affects the subject we can study or the careers we can choose. In the most society, including our own, the roles of man and the woman play or the work they do are not valued equally. Men and women do not have the same status. They do not have the same status because they give the most preference to the man rather than the woman. Let us look at the difference existing in the work done by the man and woman. Now the mother my mother does and my mother and does not work. So here are the two friends. One mother one of the girl's mother do the work and another girl's mother do the you can say the she is the homemaker. She used to do the household work. So in this case, ma, we are going to a school excursion. Rosie ma'am need a volunteer. Can you take a holiday for the from the office and the volunteer? So she asked her mother that the Rosie ma'am needs a volunteer. So can you take a holiday for to being a volunteer for her? So Hermit mother always come to the excursion because she doesn't work. She always used to come over there because she doesn't work. So Sonali, how can you say that you know the Jasprit auntie is up at 5 a.m. during 5 a.m. every doing all the household. Now here the Hermit's mother, she used to wake up now she said that Sonali, how can you say that you know the Jasprit mother? So here what she said that Hermit's mother is the homemaker. So you can tell her that you will come as the volunteer in the school because she used to do the housework or because she is the homemaker and for doing the household work she used to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning. So yes, but that's not the real work. It's just a housework. So what the like you can say the thinking of the society that the lady or the woman who used to do the household work she doesn't have to any kind of the real work, but actually she is doing the real work apart from any other the woman or the man. Oh, that's what you think. Do you? Let's go over to the house and ask the Jasprit what she thinks. At the Singh's house, her son Sohanali thinks that your wife is not a working person. But isn't it correct, auntie? My mother is a housewife, she does not work. Ha ha ha. Now, in this case, then the Jasprit, why don't you just relax and let them manage everything for a change? Great idea. Okay, I shall go and strike tomorrow. So, what a fun. We shall take care of everything tomorrow with the Papa. Now, they have exchanged work that the man is going to do all the household work and this lady is going to sit idly. So next morning in the 7:30 a.m. Oh God, look at the time. Where is my breakfast? Where aren't the children ready? Oh, how would I know? I am on the strike to remember. Beside the Mangla has also take a leave today. Oh, ho, that's the school bus. I shall have to drop them to the car. Hurry, hurry, and ask the hermit to switch on the pump because now this man is going to do the work. She has to do all the work in the hurriedly way. But what about the kids lunch boxes? Oh no, forget about that. I shall give some money, just buy something from the canteen today. Ma already gave us the money for that. Then after that, the bell rings in the evening. I am exhausted. How about some tea? Oh, I forget your strike. I shall take some myself. Now he again forget that the lady is on the strike, so so he has to make the tree by their own self. The house looked like it was hit by an hurricane. When hurricane means with the typhoon, it used to consider all the houses in all the house. You can say that all the household things, all the work is in the hurricane way or typhoon way, or it haphazardly you can put everything. So did you expect it to remain it exactly the same condition in which you left it in the morning else? So now what she said that, can you fix this all the things at the exact place? So hermit were who on the earth are the tea leaves. So hermit were on the earth are on the tea leaves. Hey, hey, I wonder if they still believe I don't work. And now I have to remind them that the Chacha ji and the Chachi ji are coming for the dinner. Now, valuing the house work, or the you can say the homemaker work, Hermes family did not think that the work of judges would do within the house was the real, which I already explained. The ladies or our mothers, who those who do the work in the household, or any of the women who used to do the work in the house, they used to do the real work. If the one day she is not at the home, she used to go outside, or you can see the situation of the house, you will not find any of the things at the particular position. You will see the house in the uncleaning way or the unhygienic way. All the things are, you will put it haphazardly anywhere. So you can see in the houses become like in a horrible condition rather than you can see in the cleaning condition. So this feeling was the unique to their families across the world. The main responsibility of the housework and the caregiving tasks like looking after the family, especially the children, the elderly and the sick member, lies with the woman. Yet, as we have seen, the work that the woman do within the home is not recognized as the work. So, like in the real terms or in the real reality, we see that the woman who used to do the household work, we can't see them as they used to do the real work. What the people thought that they used to live in the home, they used to live the life like you can say that they used to live a life like a very relaxed life. They do not have to work. The real work is like what they used to do in the offices. It is also assumed that this is something that comes naturally to the woman. It is therefore does not have to be paid for. Any sources that this value this work. Melanie with her daughter leaves for of lives of the domestic worker. The lives of the domestic worker is very much, I must say, difficult because she used to do her household work. Then she went to the other house to do their job. Then she used to do all the works for for cooking the food, washing the utensils, for washing the clothes, and cleaning the floors by the you can say the but then after that, lots of work she has that she has to do for the her household work and for her job as well. So in this story about that, the hermit's mother was not the only one who did the housework work. There are the other women as well. A lot of the work was done by the Mangla. This lady name is Mangla. She is the domestic helper. Many homes, particularly in the towns and the cities, employ the domestic worker. They do not. They do a lot of work, sweeping and cleaning, washing the clothes and dishes, cooking and looking after the young children or the elder. Most domestic workers are the women. Sometimes even the young boys or the girls are employed to do this work. Their wages are low. They used to do all the kind of housework, but their wages are low as a domestic worker does not have much value. Now, a domestic worker does not have the much value. A domestic worker day can begin as early as 5 in the morning. There, you can say the domestic worker began the earliest early, leave 5 in the morning and late at the 12 at the midnight. Think about it. She used to woke up at 5 a.m. in the morning and she used to slept at 12 a.m. in the midnight, or you can say the 12 p.m. but it used to be the 12 a.m. but it's the 12 a.m. not a p.m. Despite the hard work they do, their employers often do not show their much respect. Now, from this domestic worker, we can't giving them the much respect, but in actual sense, we have to give them the much more respect because they are doing all the household works. This is what the Melanie, a domestic worker, had to say about her experience of working in Delhi. My first job with a rich family, and they lived in a three-story house. The Memsa was very strange as she would shout to get any work done. My work was in the kitchen. There were two other girls who did the cleaning. One day would begin at the 5 o'clock. For the breakfast, we would get a cup of tea and two dry rotis. We could never get a third roti. In the evening, when I cook a food, the two other girls would beg me to give them an extra roti. Now the girl was beg them to give them the extra roti, served secretly, like without knowing whether someone else, she would secretly give it to them and make an extra one for myself. We were so hungry after working throughout the day. We could not wear the chappals in the house. In the winter, our feet would swell up with the cold. So I used to feel scared of the Memsa. She used to fear with the Memsa that, but also felt angry and the humiliated. Did we not work all day? Did we not deserve to be treated with the same respect? Now, in this case, in this scenario, we can see that how the domestic worker, she used to woke up at this 5 a.m. in the morning. Barely she used to get the one cup of the tea and the two rotis. If she asked for the extra roti, she didn't give that. In the winter, she couldn't wear the chappals because of like the memsaf, because she used to scared from the her memsaf. And what her memsaf said that you do not have to wear the chappals because her house is going to be dirty. So due to the she is not wearing the chappals, her legs become the swell and it become very painful. But she can't find the courage to tell that I want the chappals and I want to wear it. And later in the evening when she used to eat the chapatis, so one of the two girls used to came over and she begged for the roti. So secretly she gave the roti to that girl, and later on she make one roti for herself. So think about it, whole day she used to do the work, and this rich people didn't give them the food to fulfill, or you can say to not to fulfill, to yes, to fulfill their demands, and that these people can't sleep with the hungry stomach. So in fact, what is the common terms of the house work actually involves many different tasks. A number of these tasks require heavy physical work. That is true that for all the tasks we need require physical work. In both the rural and the urban area, women girls have a fetch to water. A fetch water in the sense in the if you these ladies used to live in the rural areas, they have to travel the long distance, maybe around the 5 kilometers, maybe 6 to 7 kilometers to fetch the water. In the rural areas, women and the girls are carry heavy loads of firewood tasks like washing clothes, cleaning, sweeping, and the picking up the loads required, bending, lifting, and carrying. Many chores like cooking involve standing for the long hours. Now, here there what they want, the standing for the long hours in front of the hot stoves. The work women do is the tennis, physical demanding, words that we normally associate with the men. Another aspect of the housework and the caregiving that we do not recognize is that this is a very time consuming. Now, other aspect of housework is that caregiving the we do not recognize is that it is a very time consuming. In fact, if we add up the housework and the work women do to outside the home, we find that the women spend much more the time working than the men. So most of the women spend much of the time in working than the man, and they have much less time for leisure. So they used to engage in most of the time in the household work, and she barely used to get the time for herself. Below in the sum of the data of the special study done by the Central Statistic Organization of the India. See, you can see in the blanks, women paid the work hours per week. It starts from, you can see the two states, the Haryana and the Tamil Nadu. Women unpaid housework hours per week, women's total. Men paid work hours per week, men unpaid and men. From the, like, I'm giving the fact over there, from the several decades, or you can say from more than the 500 years, I'm not taking the 200 years, I'm taking the 500 years, or maybe you can take the last from 300 years. Women, number of the reformers are there, number of the women were there. They used to start the revolution that both the male and the female should get the equal wages, should get the equal opportunity in the terms of the education sector, in the terms of the job sector, as well as in the terms of the law. How? how in the law, like if they harshly used to punish the men, if the some of the you can say the work or some of the crime is committed by any of the women, so same punishment should be also given to the woman. So they were doing the revolution for that they get the chance, they get the right for the equal wages, for the equal jobs, for the right of the education, and in the laws as well. So both the male and female should be treated equally in all the terms. That doesn't mean you give the special priority to the man or you give the special priority to the woman. You have to treat them equally, because nowadays both the men and female could do lots of work. The later on, here the Haryana, that 23, and the woman unpaid this 30. Total woman they we mark as a question mark. For the men also they put it as a question 38 to 19 in Tamil Nadu and 35. Men paid 40, men unpaid that is 4. So here we can say that women are less engaged in the jobs. They rather than they used to live at their houses. If we talk about the man, the most of the men are engaged in their official work, and the very few men are that they used to live at their home. So women's work and equality, as we have seen, low value attached to the woman. Household and caregiving works is not an individual or a family matter. It is the part of the larger system of the inequality between the man and the woman. It therefore has to be dealt with it through this action, not just at the level of the individual or the family, but also by the government. As we now know, equality is an important principle of the constitution. The constitution says that being a male and female should not become a reason of the discrimination. So on the gender basis, whether you talk say the boy or the girls, male or the female, we do not have to be discriminate. We should give them the equal opportunity. So in the reality, inequality between the sexes exists. This government is therefore committed to understanding the reason of this and taking the positive step to remedy that the situation. For example, they recognizes the burden of the child care and the housework falls on the women and the girls. So these are the works which is fall on these people. This naturally has an impact on whether girls can attend the school. In that determines whether the woman can work outside the house and what kind of jobs and the careers they can have. The government has set up Anganwadi or the child care center in the several villages in the country. The government has passed the laws that make it mandatory for the organization that have more the 30 women of the employee to provide the crèche facilities. This provision of the crèche helped the many women to take up the employment outside their home. It is also make it possible for the more girls to attend the school. So you can see this Anganwadi in where you find this Anganwadi in Madhya Pradesh. So this Anganwadi is in the village where you can see how this woman is doing the work. And the backside you can see a picture which is, what do you think this poster is trying to say? मैं हर कहीं मौजूद हूँ, मेरी अनदेखी और नहीं संभव कौन सी वह तुम्हारी उपलब्धि जिसमें मेरा नहीं वह भाग औरत को चाहिए अपना अधिकार. So this is the from the this poster is created by the women's group in the Bengal, and they were suggesting that all the kinds of work can be also be done by the women. This is from the Bengal, the women welfare organization, which they made this you can see where they made this poster. Downside is in the Bengal. This is the made of the poster by the Mahila Jagran Kend, means the organization of for the ladies. Panchwati Nagar, Rajin Nagar. It's from the Patna. This one is from the Patna. Downside is this is from the Bengal, which is quoted in the Bengal that they want the right. If particularly a woman can do all kinds of work. Whether you talk about the household, if you talk about the job sector, if you talk about the children, she used to do all kinds of work just like the man too. So in so far in this chapter, what we have learned that yes, we have to give the equal opportunity, both the male and female, boys and girls. Especially the first and the foremost thing is the freedom. Second, education. Third, job. All the whether you can say each of the individual, whether it's a man or woman, they can do all kinds of work in each and every field, and they should be treated equally in terms of everything. Whether we talk about the freedom of speech, whether we talk about the Wages means the salary, whether we talk about the employment opportunity, and whether we talked about the laws. If you harshly punish to the man, so the if the some of the wrong deeds or if the some of the crime is committed by the woman, so you should also have to punish the same punishment. You also have to give to the woman as well. That doesn't mean you give the special priority to the man or you given the special priority to the woman. You should give them the equal respect, equal opportunity, and you do not have to discriminate. So far, we have learned in this chapter that each and every country having a different situation of boys and girls. How they used to the boys to grow up, how the girl has to grow up. Nowadays, if you see the number of the women are participating in the show, if we talk about the Mary Kom, if we talk about the Saina Nehwal, if we talk about the other leaders, or you can say other girls that they can fight for their rights. So these are the things that we do not have to discriminate and we should give them the equal opportunity. I hope you like this video. Thank you.